When I came to Australia, my supervisor treated me in a very paternalistic type of way. Maybe people here think we're slower than the Australian candidates. He should have had more confidence in me when I arrived. I think the supervisors have more confidence in the domestic researchers than they do in the international ones.
I'm always aware of the fact that international candidates need extra support. I try to make more time with them. I follow them closely until I know that they'll settle in okay. For example, I have more regular meetings with them, and I also send out more emails to them to stay in touch.
It's okay now. I've been here a little bit more in Australia for about 2.5 years. I'm more confident now. I can speak my mind, and my supervisor listens to what I have to say. I really did have to prove myself more than the local students. When I first arrived, my supervisor had 2 students, a domestic and an international, me. The other guy didn't seem to have to meet with him very often. He was able to do most of his own stuff. But for me, the supervisor seemed to be checking on me much more.
I was astounded when Constantia told me how much I offended her at the beginning of the degree. We have an excellent relationship now, and I never thought that the way I supervised her was so patronizing. I feel under so much more pressure supervising an international candidate than local ones because they have tighter time frames. There's so much more riding on the results. And when the sponsorship runs out, that's it. They have to fly home. And it's disastrous if they haven't finished. This puts a lot more pressure on the supervisor. Local candidates, well, they take as long as they like, even after the scholarship runs out. I try to protect international candidates from the consequences of not finishing on time. They also have more to cope with. For example, they have to find accommodation, they have to make new friends. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I'm not so sure now.
Eventually I decided to talk to him, to not be afraid of a little conflict so we can develop our relationship. 3 years is a long time to work with one person. It's a relationship you have to work on.